What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing today? I know I'm doing excellent. I got me a box right here I gotta open. First, I'm gonna make sure you guys can hear me out there, because, you know, I was trying to use my other phone, my old phone, as a camera, and you couldn't hear nothing. Not a thing. So, how do I sound? Yeah, I sound pretty good. So, welcome to my RC Live. It's been a while since I've had a broadcast. Like to say a lot of things have happened over the last couple of months since I've been online. But, yeah, it's been pretty awesome. Been hanging out with the boys over at the Ninja Exchange in the Carlsbad Mall at the drift track there. It's called Coastal RC Drift. It's the home for my RC drifting. My RC Channel's drifting car, the MRX GT that I've been running. But I got on a pre-order for the Team Associated DC10 kit. So I have one in a box right here. I'm going to show you the back so you guys don't send me weird mail and stuff, but look at that. Team Associated tape. This is exciting. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to opening this box up. Let me find a knife. Get this box open. This I actually ordered from the Team Associated website because right now they have a special price on it. The suggested MSRP on it is like $400 and something dollars. Let me pull that up right here so I can give you an exact number, because it's not cheap, but it was like $150 off if you get the pre-order. So I really didn't pass that up. Let's see. Team Associated. Yeah, don't mind me. Just how you doing? I can't see the chat. Let me try to pull that up. I know. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Is that it? Live chat. Boom. Welcome to the live chat. Remember the guard policy, let them know, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Okay. Well, whatever. I can't see the chat from here, so don't swear. Don't say weird things. Don't threaten each other's lives. We're adults here. Can't see the chat, so I'm just trusting you guys. Please be kind. But it's also a free country. So anyways, let's see here. Yeah. Turn this so you guys maybe can see this. This is the A-Mains website, which is where I get quite a lot of my RC stuff. Because, you know, I spend my own money on this. I don't have any kind of sponsorship whatsoever. I have had a couple of companies in the past send me some kits at their own cost. They were very small manufacturers. I did get pretty hooked up on one, and I feel like I let them down, so I don't do that to them anymore, because, you know, some of my videos just, some of them didn't come out good. That's all. Anyways, so, we're here, Team Associated. Where is this? We're looking for the DC10. Let's see here. Cars, trucks, kits. Team Associated. Two-wheel drive. Sort by. Recently added. Oh. No way. They're coming out with an RC10 Dual Sports? What? Look at that. That makes me really happy. RC10 Dual Sport. That's a cool car. That's a real cool car. Man, that's gonna be a fun kit. Anyways, I am opening right now the DC10, and it goes for... Where the heck did it go? Drifty. What? RC10 DC10 rear-wheel drive kit from A-Man Hobbies is $299.99 for the pre-order, which is the same as it was from the Team Associated website, which is where I got it. I'm not gonna pull that up because it's probably gonna show you my, stuff that you don't want out there. So, anyways, should make the background here a big picture of it, right? Boom. Yes. Yes. Anyways. Yes. One invoice. Part number 3. Part number. Whatever. What a pretty box. How's my light out there, guys? Can you see? I need to adjust that camera. Bring it down, maybe. Right. Team Associated DC10. Ooh, a little bit of shipping damage. If anybody from Associated ends up seeing this box was bent. That actually matters to some people, Like, I was super excited to see... Oh, jeez. My channel is not the most high-tech channel. I'm not the most high-tech guy. But you know what? I like doing this. I'm sorry my stuff is always a little wonky. Okay. But when I was a kid, the Team Associated RC10 was like the kit. It was the kit to get. Mind you, I was like 8 years old. Was not into racing, at least for reals. And, just remember seeing all the pictures of Ken Wall and stuff sitting around. So anyways, man, this thing is killing me. Look at this. Beautiful box. Nice packaging. Nice pictures on the outside. Good looking stuff here. Get this open. Where did I set that knife? Check the monitor. Make sure my light isn't so terrible. That thing doesn't hurt. Yes, it's okay with me. Let's see. Is the live chat here? No, there's no live chat. Where are you guys? Come on, man. Okay, I get it. I posted a bunch of videos, 3D printing, that was 12 hours of nothing. And that's boring. I get it. But you can't babysit it if you're not home unless you got a live camera. Ooh, I cracked that seal. That feels good. This is the first brand new Team Associated kit I've ever had the pleasure of opening and owning and fully assembling. Every last one of the Team Associated kits I've ever had was secondhand, already assembled. Some of them were pretty worked out though. I got a TC7 from Grandpa BB one time, and he had put a lot of time into getting that thing right, and put in some pretty good lap times with it. But they were working on this DC10, Team Associated, 1/10 on-road car, 2-wheel drive, electric power, radio not included, We are AE, champions by design. 32-time, what does that say? IFMAR World Champion, 32 times. Now, when I was a kid, it's definitely not 32 times. This is a brand new offering from Team Associated to hit the two-wheel drive 1/10 scale drift RC market. And over the last 4 or 5 years, it has just been such a fun chunk of the hobby. I'm really looking forward to this. This isn't my first two-wheel drive kit. This isn't my first build. This isn't my first unboxing, my first new kit, but it is my first Team Associated brand kit out. Whoa, look at this. Some super fancy art going on inside the box. It looks like I'll have to pull out some figures to go in front of this, because that looks like a garage scene. Got the instruction book. Nice color on that. The bag is interestingly sealed. That's okay. Or info seal. Crack that open later. But right now I'm just kind of getting first impressions of how I feel like the thing is packaged. Right away, we've got a differential bag. Dun, 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 dun. And it has, is this a ball dip or a gear dip? This has got to be a gear dip, right? Oh no, that looks like a spool. Looks like it might be a spool in here. Oof. I actually like ball dips. At least in my MRX, maybe this will be different. We'll see. Maybe I'll just end up liking the spool. I got a Amazon special knockoff of the D5 for my girl, and it has a spool, and I'm not so sure I like it so much, but we'll see. Hopefully this has building options. I don't know anything about it yet. We got a shock bag. Like those. Nice aluminum shocks. I don't know if the bodies are hard anno or the adjustment rings, but nice silicone bladders for the shocks. And you know, Team Associated is really well known for their shocks being just some of the best all over the hobby. We've got a bag of, looks like, battery mount parts. Let's see, my first impression of these first injected molded plastic pieces coming out of the box, and that it's quite interesting that the weight is 66.6 grams. Come on now. It's okay. It's okay. The injection molds are actually pretty clean. There's a zero flash. I don't see any pores or open spaces in the plastic anywhere. And it seems to be pretty high quality. It's not too hard to bend the pieces and have them come off the tree. Not necessarily a bad thing, because some of us some of us scumbags will just twist these things off and leave a big old mark. And I know guys like on the Clodbuster channel likes that from that Alt Pro and stuff. And that is actually a much better way to do it. I have seen pieces fail at the twist off points on the trees, the connecting points. Alright. I see. I don't know what this is, but this is bag 6. I see some ballings in there. I see some. Oh, those are got to be for the knuckles, because I know that this has that wild aluminum knuckle setup. Yep, and some CVDs. We got legit CVDs in there. Man, I sure hope this thing has a ball dip. I really like ball dips. I don't think it does. I think it's a locker. Oh, gears. Here's the answer to that question. Bevel gears. This is a bevel gear differential, which is good. That's okay too. that gives you tuning options. You can change the oil around to make that more or less responsive. I've noticed with my ball diff that I've recently put in the MST that it makes it very responsive. Not like doesn't handle drastically differently. What happens is it responds quicker to input. Just sometimes like with a diff that's locked, like on the knockoff D5 that I have, or any car with a locked differential, it likes to push, and then you really have to get on the throttle or brake to break that back end in so that it's in slide as opposed to in traction. We've got a bag of pretty good looking rod ends there. Nice little metal tool. And some turnbuckles. I wonder what the turnbuckles are made out of. I probably should have read the box. Whatever. It's okay. Front bumper. Some body posts. Bumper mounts. Chassis pieces. Just chassis pieces. Some control arms. Yep. Are all as well looking like nicely molded pieces, no flashing, no crazy defects. Everything is nice and smooth and consistent, and I love this, like, it's almost a sandblast looking finish. It's just like a matte finish on all of those plastics. One thing I'm not super crazy about is on the small pieces, they do leave these little extra hangers on the end. That could have been removed a lot of people at the factory. Just one last thing. But you know what? It doesn't really matter when you're breaking out a whole kit and doing it all yourself anyways. Alright, bag 2. Just a bunch of suspension bits, some steering bits, and our first look at some carbon fiber. Would you look at that? Will you just look at that? Yeah, buddy. Look at that beautiful carbon fiber. Now, team associated. Let's talk for a second. You're an American company. I work in American manufacturing for various industries. Have been doing the RC drift for a little while, and I want to point out, because I think this would have been a perfect kit for it, that 3 Racing at some point had some blue thread carbon fiber that they were making their chassis out of on their slightly mid-range D5s. I got one. I wish I still had it. Man, I sold it off. But that would be the perfect touch for this kit. In fact, I do have a milling machine here, a light duty one. If blue carbon fiber chassis kits is something that you guys want, I can make that. So hit me up in the comments if you're really interested. We'll make it happen. And I can do that. It's not that big of a deal, actually. But, if it's only going to be one, it's going to be kind of expensive. If I could get 10 or 15 or 20 guys that would be interested in having a blue thread carbon fiber kit for this DC10, that's something I can make happen pretty easily. I don't know how much it would be exactly for 10, but probably around like the $120 range. So, given that this kit is marketed at close to $500, except for with the special pre-order buy-in price that I got for doing the pre-order, I mean, we spend that on our drift cars all the time. Come on. Alright, I am now on bag 10. Bag 10. Shock oil and differential oil. It's got 10 weight shock oil and 2000 CST silicone fluid. I'm sure that's the differential oil. Interesting that even Team Associated has switched over to the CST, because that would probably be, I don't know what 2000 is, but it's probably 2 million weight. It's been a while since I cross-referenced that. Let's see. Last bag of parts, like real parts. I get a spur gear, carbon fiber shock towers, some sort of bracing, a pretty small bag of screws. I wonder if that's all the screws that holds this thing together. I don't mind simple cars. I think they work great. Just, with a simple car, there's just less to go wrong. That is kind of one of the beauties, too, of drift cars. If you guys aren't into drift cars, you've never driven the RC drift cars, there's a bunch of advantages and a couple of things that, some people don't think is attractive. Like, for instance, you're never going to see somebody with a drift car trying to do a speed run. Maybe I'll take a drift car and do a speed run. If that's something you guys want to see, I think that I might have a 3-turn drag motor sitting around somewhere that I could put in a drift car. How would we do that? Just rubber tires? Yeah. I wonder how an MST MRX GT would live with some foams and like 3S and a 3-turn. I don't know. I love that car. I'm not going to do that to it. But it would be an interesting thing. So, if somebody out there is going to do that, plans on doing that, or know somebody that did do that, and especially if they made a YouTube video about it, please let me know down there. Let me know down there and share the link. I want to see it. I want to see it. Is there a 100-mile-an-hour RC drift tire? Not just wheel speed, but actual? That would be an interesting sight. But, being that they have a lot in common with the touring cars, it's not really out of the realm of possibilities. I think they would not be real difficult to make a 100-mile-an-hour 10-scale touring car. But, what am I? Alright, bag. It doesn't even have a number, but it has a very fair amount of double-sided tape, 3M, and the pretty sweet DC10 decal sheet. Alright. What else? Ooh. Last but not least, we got a nice big piece of carbon fiber. What are you looking at? Yeah, I wish I could get the comments working on my phone here. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. How do I do it? Live chat. Welcome to the live chat. Yeah. I don't know why I won't show the live chat. You can tell me in the comments. But I'm never going to get it because I can't see it. Anyways. Hope you guys are being good out there. No swearing and cursing and carrying on. God bless America. Let's keep each other safe, my friends. We're all brothers and sisters here. Whatever, that sounds kind of wrong. But, man, that chassis. Team Associated just, man, they make good cars. They work okay. And yeah, sweet garage scene. This is going to be awesome in my little area over there. But that's everything out of this box. So I'm gonna leave you with my first impressions that everything's to be really high quality. I don't see any burrs around this carbon fiber, and frankly, I really want to open it. I know you guys out there are probably like, "Hey man, rip it open." But I got scissors. Come on, big man, big boy. Chew, chew, chew. Alright. I wonder who's tuned in. I wish I could see. Is it Jose Torres? Bro out of Florida. Rock on, brother. Is it Phil from the RC track? Alright. I would probably have commented on this. If this was a part leaving my shop, which, you know, I don't know if you guys know what I do for a living or not, but for the last 18 years I've been working as a QC inspector in various manufacturing processes at various machine shops. Doing things, you know, that go to space and things that stay on the ground and things that go in the deep sea and robotics. Just machining. Just machining. You know, the simple stuff. AS9100 and maybe manufacturing, welding, inspection. So, if this was in my new shop, which my shop that I love so much, StigTech, Precision Prototype Manufacturing in San Marcos, California. If you're a pro out there and you're having trouble with your supply chain, we are one of the best machine shops in California. And I'm saying that from a quality manager standpoint. I am the quality manager there, and we did recently get an award from InnoFlight for being the what is it? Best supplier. We got a best supplier of the year. That's it. We got supplier of the year 2020, 2023, 2024 for machine products. But anyways, back to this. Around all of these countersinks, there's a little burr, a little bit where it's pushed up, and that seems a little bit unusual. However, around this milled pocket here, which I don't know what that's for, but it kind of feel like that might be for some servo wire or something. There's no burrs, but the edge is a little bit sharp. So it might be worthwhile going in there with a little bit of sandpaper, rolling it up so it fits in there but won't scratch up all this. If you're not very good at that stuff, I would highly recommend taping this off first. But roll up a little piece of sandpaper, go back and forth. Get rid of that sharpness, because that might get you on a servo wire. But most manufacturers, most kits, the high-end kits, will tell you to sand the edge and super glue. You're supposed to CA glue the edges of the carbon fiber and sand them a little bit. So some people do it, and some people do it very well. Some people don't do it, and it's not really that big of a deal. It does make the chassis a little bit stiffer to do, which is good for touring car racing, certain aspects, according to the Exotech guru. I can't remember his name, but the world champion RC racer. I've watched a couple of his videos on here, him and his hoodie stuff. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's got a lot of cool, interesting knowledge, and gives a lot of great, really specific tuning advice. Which is something that I hope that I can bring you guys with this car. This car is going to be kind of a no-nonsense car. This is going to be my competition car for my team over there at Coastal RC Drift. So it's not going to get any scale stuff. I am going to scan it, and I am going to use it as a basis to produce my my backroom 3D scale RC parts. I do plan on making some parts for this, and then since I do work in a machine shop for realsies, like a real legit machine shop, like we make things that go places for people that we can't tell you about. So tell you that much. Anyways, if I could get enough pre-orders, I can do things like, you know, arms and bulkheads and, you know, whatever the request is. If we get enough people that need it or enough people that want it, shoot me a request, and we'll see what we can make happen. But first impression is this kit is beautiful, and I'm very excited to be taking on this build. I'm going to be using a Hobbywing XD10 ESC in this. My Sanwa. It's the same motor that's in also, for you guys out there, this is one of my printed roll cage prototypes. So, if you happen to have an MST, MRX GT, I can make this for you. I haven't figured out a super decent way of costing yet. And, it'll be negotiable for certain things, but I do have all of this now planned out for an MRX GT. So if you have an MRX GT, I can definitely make you a copy of this. It fits variable inside the super body because I actually scanned the body and built this roll cage inside of it. If you have other cars, if you want something custom and you're in the Southern California area, I can do that. It would have to be at an hourly rate or something. We'd have to work something out. Yeah. So, anyways, for this Team Associated kit that I'm about to put together, not tonight, but coming up, I'm going to be running the exact same electronics, just about. The Hobby Wing XD10, the Hobby Wing D10, same color and everything, in the same Yokomo V4 gyro. For the servo, however, I will be doing something a little bit different. I got this guy. Supposedly one of the best servos on Amazon. But I've seen Cam. Look at that speed. Look at that. 3 microseconds? Holy smokes. The 1 millisecond servos used to be the fast ones. 1 millisecond, not microseconds. 3 microseconds? Like, think about that. That's order of magnitude. That is more than 4 times faster than a 1 millisecond 60 degree swing. 4 times faster. Holy smokes. Anyways, that's about it for what I have in store for this and, have parts for it. So, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something about the kit. Feel free to ask questions in the comments. I'll do my best to get back at them and be a better YouTuber for you guys. So, if you guys have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. Shout outs, whatever, links, how I'm saying, hey, has anybody done a speed run in a drift car? And if we got together and had speed runs in a drift cars, where would we do it? Like maybe a roller rink? Maybe we could get the roller rink in Escondido? Is that still a thing? Is that still there? That'd be cool. What do you think? 3 turns. Look at the drag cars. 75 miles an hour on the road rink. I gotta go. Alright guys. Peace.